You are putting out content regularly, but you are getting almost no leads from it. People watch your videos, they like them, maybe they even follow you, but eventually they don't reach out, they don't book a call, they don't buy. If that's you, watch this video in full screen, grab a pen and paper and write down everything. I am about to share the strategies that build a strong personal brand and, more importantly, get you the leads you always dreamed of. I will show you how to find your dream followers, your ideal clients, and turn them into paying customers. If you don't know me, my name is Shamim. I help entrepreneurs, founders, coaches scale their revenue with content. I am going to share the mistakes I made so you don't have to. I spent 2 years posting content, getting over 1 million views and growing to 10,000 followers on my other account. And I barely getting any leads from it. Reason, I was chasing the wrong thing. Building a brand is not about followers, it's about targeting the right people and turning those eyeballs into leads. Let me give you 2 examples, person A and person B. Let's say person A has 10,000 or 1 million followers. It's a non-targeted audience. They enjoy the free value content, but when it comes to a paid product or service, they don't buy. And person B has just 5,000 followers or fewer. Every single of them is a dream follower. They feed the ICP. In the end, whatever person B sells, their audience is ready to buy because they feel connected. If you pick person A, this video probably isn't for you. There are plenty of videos on YouTube that teach you how to grow followers. No disrespect. But if you want to scale your revenue, build a strong personal brand and attract people who actually pay you, you are exactly the right place. Let's get started. How to build an authentic personal brand than 99% of entrepreneurs. So first, let's talk about core foundations. I will give you 2 examples, person A and person B. Let's talk about person A first, who creates highly valuable content. Informative, well produced, but every piece of content feels like a sales pitch. And their audience can feel it and they scroll past. And then they are not building a personal brand, they are building a commodity brand. Replaceable and forgettable, right? So you can share the same knowledge, same value, same information. If you can't differentiate, then you are not building a personal brand, you are building a community brand. Now let's talk about person B. Focuses on connection first, post a mixed authority, real belief and personal experience. Build the brand around who they are, not what they sell. Build an audience that trusts them, follow them and buys whatever they sell. And at the end, they are building a solid personal brand. So the difference between these two is, one is building a community brand, is they are building a personal brand around the vehicle, the service. But the person B is creating and building a personal brand around the person who they are. In the future, whatever the service they sell, whatever the product or the offer is, everyone will interested to buy from them because they are building a personal brand around themselves. So that's the difference between a community brand and a solid personal brand. So the real question is, how do you build a brand around you, not just your business? So there are 4 pillars. So first, let's talk about the first pillar, which is how do you brand yourself? There are 4 parts, right? The first is your belief, like what makes you 101. Ask yourself, what is your unique POV on life? What are your goals? What is your personality? What are your values? What are your life stories? What makes you uniquely you? Once you find out these questions, right, your belief, now the next is your style. Like how do you want to present yourself online? How do you speak? What's your fashion sense? What's your editing style? What's your visual presentation? What are your brand color and theme and camera quality? Once you understand and find these questions, now the next is your mission. What makes you you? What's your talent? What's your unique skill set? What languages you can speak? If you speak multiple languages, that's your plus point. What are you building or working towards? How much money do you want to make? What you will do after achieving your goals? Once you find these questions, now the last one is your vehicle. How are you going to achieve the results? What mechanism or system do you want to use to get results? What is your offer? What's your unique USP, unique selling point? So once you find out these questions, the next is completely easy. For example, I will show you the example. Let's talk about the Imam Ghazi, right? So what's his belief? He is obsessed with making money. He came from nothing. Literally, he came from nothing. Everybody knows his story. share personal life advice entrepreneurs relate to. If you saw Iman's video, you know that he shared and documented his entire business journey, and you know where he came from. That's the reason he is successfully built his personal brand, like authentic, and he loves his mom and friends, right? So this is his belief. Now what's his style, right? He like do old money aesthetic, premium quality editing, and he used unique color like red and blue. If you saw the old money style, he loves cat, and if you saw the old video, he uses different color like red and blue in the background. That color become his brand identity, right? So that's his unique style. And his mission is to retire his mom and like speak confidently with conviction, inspire the next generation of entrepreneurs. And he shows luxury lifestyle, car, Dubai, and watches. He shows this kind of stuff, expensive stuff. And his vehicle, how he achieved all of this. So he is running a coaching and course business, and he is co-founder of WOP, right? He is doing the like coaching business. If you saw the lead magnet and VSL video in somewhere and add something like that, you will know he is running coaching and course business. Also, he is co-founder of WOP. Once you find out all of this, you can like already step ahead from others, right? Now let's talk about the second pillar. So the next pillar is monetizing your personal brand. How do you create content so you can monetize your personal brand? So find out the right people or right audience. So don't just make content for your ICP, ideal client. Just post for your dream followers. Now, what's dream followers and ICP? So let's talk about dream followers first. So dream followers are, they follow you because they want to become the version of themselves that you represent. So that's the dream follower. They connect with your story, your value, your lifestyle, and your mission. And the other hand, the ICP is, they are your dream followers, but they have the resources to invest and need your guidance to get results. They are the people who can pay you. The difference between dream followers and ICP is the qualification level. They have resources to invest, right? So that's the difference. So how do you find your dream followers? Ask these questions. What does their life look like? What is their story? What are they passionate about? What are their goals? What are their deepest fear? What do they struggle with? Once you find out this, then you easily find your dream followers. Now about ICP, how you can find the ICP from your dream followers. Ask this question. What specific problem are you solving for them? How exactly do you solve it? What vehicle or system offer solves it? Why would they buy it from you? What makes you different from everyone else solving the same problem? Your USP, unique selling point. You can easily find out your ICP. Now, like I mentioned, dream followers and ICP. Dream followers, the same followers, but the ICP has the qualification level. That's the difference, right? Now, what should you make content for your dream followers versus ICP? When you create content exclusively for your ICP, your total addressable market, which is TAM, is very smaller. Like this, if you focus this one, your market is already very small. So instead of, you should make dream followers, like content about dream followers, right? To find out your ICP within your dream followers, attract people who genuinely working with and who genuinely connect with your story and values, right? Now, how do you find like content ideas so that you can target like your ICP and dream followers, and you can generate tons of content ideas? So this is your dream followers and this is your ICP and you. Once you find out this intersection, this is your content ideas. You should make content around these intersections, your dream followers and your ICP on you. When you combine this intersection, that's your content idea. You can generate unlimited of content ideas from this section, right? Now, to find this overlap between your dream followers and your ICP, that overlay is where your content wins, right? You can make content ideas from this and you can target. Third pillar is build your content funnel. So first, let's talk about content types: tofu, mofu, and bofu. What's tofu, mofu, and bofu? So tofu is top of funnel, mofu middle of funnel, and bofu is bottom of funnel. Let's talk about tofu. Tofu is designed to attract, not converts, so that we can get more eyeball on your brand, right? So this is designed to attract, not convert, audience building content, and gets new eyeballs on your brand. which is tofu, and the mofu, the middle of funnel, is designed to build trust, authority, educates your audience, turn casual views into loyal believers in your message. Now let's talk about bottom of funnel. Is designed to convert like client testimonials, case stories, results. This is the content that directly monetize your brand. So once you understand tofu, mofu, and bofu, now let's talk about content themes. What your content builds with your audience. So there are three types. Like first one is growth content. Is designed to go viral. Find content with views significantly above average. That is your outliner. So what is an outliner? If you saw any competitor's profile and like on average views is let's say 10,000 and one video gets let's say 100,000 or 1 million views, that's the outliner. Outliner is video views far above your account average. That's the outliner. Remix the font with your unique angle. The goal is to maximum reach. So that's the goal for growth content. Now after growth content, next is authentic content, like raw, unscripted, unpolished. Share your beliefs, share your story, like your real experiences. No design to go viral. This type of content gets low views, but the reason is to build authenticity, right? You can share your experiences, like beliefs and your stories. Designed to make someone feels like you are talking directly to them. So this is authentic content. Now after authentic content, next authority building content. Like prove that you know what you are doing, your own results, client wins, and your journey. This content makes your ICP think this person has done it and can help me do that too. So this is the reason to make authority content, right? So when you combine all of this, the next is content formats, how your content is packaged. The same idea can land completely different depend on how it is delivered. Right? Test multiple formats. For example, talking head, voiceover, POV, journey documentation, podcast style, whiteboard, or Miro presentation. Right? You can test multiple formats to find out your winning format. Now, once you find out this, the last pillar is your content strategy. Solve a business problem. Content strategy is not about posting more. It's about solving a specific business problem with the right type of content. If something is not working in your content, there is a specific reason and there is a specific content fix for it. The problem, the root causes, and how we can fix it. How we can fix the content. If you are getting low views, not posting enough, not testing formats, algorithm has no data to work with. So you have to post multiple formats to test out. You have to post more content. So once algorithm had the data, you have the data and you can find the winning formats, right? And how we can solve it, like double down the tofu content, like top of funnel content. Test at least 3 different formats, like in a week. The more content you will post, the more data you have, then it's easy. And if you're getting low engagement, no DMs, no book calls. The root causes are your content is informative but not connecting. Your ICP doesn't feel seen. So how to fix it? Shift to authentic content. Speak directly to one specific pain point per video. Make them feel like you read their mind. And if you're getting low sales and weak conversions, your audience has limiting beliefs or unsolved objections about investing. So how to fix it? Build authority content, shows, results, your or others, client wins, or your results to build authority. Create content that directly breaks the specific objections they have. Now let's talk about the data. Track what actually matters. Use data-driven decision making. Like followers per 1,000 views. This tells you whether your content is building the right audience or just getting watched. More views doesn't equal more followers. Fix your targeting, not your hooks. Right? Genuine comments. If you're getting genuine comments, that means your content had a real impact. It connected. People commented when they are extremely moved or extremely seen. And let's talk about saves and shares. Saves means people save things they plan to return to. This is the highest quality signal that your content has genuine value. If you are getting high saved, that means your content has genuine value and people will rewatch your content. If you are getting high shares, people want others to see it. Both signals means your content matters. If you are getting high shares and saved, that means your content is genuinely valuable and it matters. That's the last strategy. Look, if you don't apply this, nothing changes. Information alone doesn't move the needle. Implementation does. If you want me to work directly with you, just click the first link in the description and book a call. If you found this video valuable, subscribe this channel and I will see you in the next one.